Just Easy English podcast.
Hey everyone. Welcome back to Just Easy English, the podcast that makes learning English simple and enjoyable. I'm Jordan, your usual host. Today, I have something really special for you. We're going to explore one of the most practical topics for English learners, talking about your daily routine. And to make this episode extra special, I'm excited to introduce another fantastic host joining our Just Easy English family, Everlyn. Everlyn has a wonderful, clear-speaking voice, and she's going to take you through a complete day in English, step by step. She'll speak at a perfect pace for learning, with plenty of opportunities for you to practice and repeat. Whether you're a beginner or just want to improve your everyday English, this episode is perfect for you. Everlyn is going to share her daily routine from morning until night, using simple, practical English that you can use in your own life. So grab a notebook, get comfortable, and let's learn together. Everlyn, over to you.
Thank you, Jordan. Hello, everyone. I'm Everlyn, and I'm so excited to be here with you today on Just Easy English. Today, we're going to talk about something we all do every single day, our daily routine. I'll share my routine with you, and I want you to listen carefully and repeat after me. Don't worry if you can't say everything perfectly. The most important thing is to practice and have fun while learning. Are you ready? Let's dive into my day together. Let's start with the morning. This is how I begin every day. My day starts at about 6 o'clock in the morning. Now, repeat after me. My day starts at about 6 o'clock. When I wake up, I don't jump out of bed immediately. I wake up slowly and gently open my eyes. I like to stretch my arms above my head and take a deep, relaxing breath. This helps me feel ready for the day. Let's practice. I wake up slowly and stretch my arms. Now, the very first thing I do is drink a glass of warm water with fresh lemon and honey. This is so good for your body and makes me feel fresh and healthy. Try saying, I drink warm water with lemon and honey. After drinking my water, I go to the bathroom to start my morning routine. I wash my face with cold water. It wakes me up. Then I brush my teeth carefully. After that, I take a nice warm shower. I dry my hair with a soft towel and comb it neatly. So repeat, I wash my face, brush my teeth, and take a shower. Wonderful! Next, I love to do some morning exercise because it gives me energy for the whole day. Sometimes I do gentle yoga in my living room. Other days, I go for a short run around my neighborhood. The fresh air feels amazing. Repeat. I do morning exercise. Sometimes yoga, sometimes running. After exercising, I'm ready for breakfast. I prepare something simple but delicious. I usually eat toast with scrambled eggs and drink a cup of green tea. While eating, I check my phone for important messages and read some news. Practice saying, I eat breakfast and check my phone. Finally, I get dressed for work. I choose a nice, comfortable outfit and put on light makeup. When I look in the mirror, I feel confident and ready to start my day. Let's say together, I get dressed and feel ready for the day. Great job, everyone. That's my complete morning routine. Now let's talk about my workday. This is usually the longest part of my day. At 8:30 in the morning, I leave my house. I walk to the bus stop. It takes about 5 minutes. While waiting for the bus, I listen to music or sometimes an English podcast, just like this one. Try saying, I leave home at 8:30 and take the bus to work. At exactly 9 o'clock, I arrive at my office. I always greet my coworkers with a smile and say, Good morning. Then I sit at my desk, turn on my computer, and check my emails. I read them carefully and answer the important ones first. Repeat. I arrive at the office and check my emails. At 9:30, we usually have our daily team meeting. I listen carefully to my manager's instructions. I share my plans for the day and take notes about important tasks. Sometimes I present my ideas to the team. It's a bit nervous but exciting. Practice. I attend team meetings and share my ideas. After the meeting, I focus on my main work tasks. I write reports, make important phone calls to clients, and send professional emails. My job requires good communication skills, so speaking clear English is very important. Let's say I write reports and make phone calls. At 11 o'clock, I often have client meetings. I explain my projects clearly. Then I answer their questions and discuss their needs. These meetings help me understand what clients want, and they're usually very interesting. Repeat. I meet with clients and answer their questions. Lunchtime is at 12:30, and it's one of my favorite parts of the day. I eat lunch with my colleagues. We go to a cozy restaurant near our office. We eat delicious food, share stories about our lives, and laugh together. It's a wonderful break from work. Practice. I have lunch with my colleagues at a restaurant. In the afternoon, I continue working on my tasks. Sometimes I attend company training sessions or networking events. These help me learn new skills. I also meet interesting people from other departments. Say with me, in the afternoon, I work on my tasks and learn new skills. At 3 p.m., we have afternoon tea time. We talk about our weekend plans. We also share funny stories and relax. This short break helps me feel refreshed. Repeat, at 3 p.m., I have tea time with my coworkers. After tea, I finish my remaining tasks for the day. I organize my desk, save my work files, and prepare everything for tomorrow. At 5:30, I turn off my computer and say goodbye to my colleagues. That's my typical workday. 8 hours of work, but with nice breaks and friendly people. Let's talk about my evening routine. After work, I like to take care of myself in my home. I usually go to the supermarket. I buy fresh vegetables, seasonal fruits, and some meat for dinner. I also pick up healthy snacks for later in the evening. Finally, walking home with my shopping bags feels super good after sitting at a desk all day. Repeat after me. After work, I go shopping for food. When I get home, the first thing I do is change into comfortable clothes. Then I start cooking dinner. I wash all the vegetables carefully, cut them into small pieces, and decide what to make. Maybe I'll fry some chicken with vegetables or make a warm soup. The kitchen always smells so good when I'm cooking. Practice saying, I change clothes and start cooking dinner. At 7 p.m., I sit down to enjoy my dinner. I eat slowly and really taste my food. After eating, I wash all the dishes. I clean the kitchen table and sweep the floor. I also water my plants. They make my home feel fresh and alive. Let's say together, I eat dinner slowly and clean the kitchen. By 8 p.m., my home feels clean and cozy. I feel satisfied knowing that I've taken good care of my space. Finally, let's talk about my peaceful night routine. At 8:30, I like to relax on my comfortable sofa. I turn on the TV and watch something interesting. Sometimes it's a romantic movie, sometimes a fun drama series. If I don't feel like watching TV, I read a book instead. Reading always makes me feel calm and peaceful. At 9:30, I begin my special night routine. I go to the bathroom and wash my face with gentle soap. Then I do my skincare routine step by step: cleanser, toner, and moisturizer. Taking care of my skin makes me feel relaxed and beautiful. Practice. I wash my face and do my skincare routine. After skincare, I make a cup of warm chamomile tea. I sit quietly at my kitchen table and drink it slowly. Sometimes I write in my English diary about my day, what I did, how I felt, what I learned. Writing in English helps me practice and remember new words. Say with me, I drink tea and write in my diary. Before sleeping, I like to listen to a relaxing podcast or soft music. The gentle voices and peaceful sounds help my mind become quiet and ready for sleep. Finally, at 10:30, I turn off all the lights and go to bed. I lie down, close my eyes, and think about 3 good things that happened during my day. I feel grateful and peaceful as I drift off to sleep. Let's practice. I go to bed feeling grateful and peaceful. And that's my complete daily routine from morning until night during weekdays. Now, I know what you're thinking. What about weekends, Everly? Do you have the same routine on Saturdays and Sundays? Great question. Weekends are completely different and so much more relaxing. Let me share my weekend routine with you. This is when I have time for myself, spend quality time with family and friends, and do all the fun activities I can't do during busy weekdays. Weekend vocabulary is really useful because this is when we socialize, have hobbies, and enjoy life. So let's explore my Saturday and Sunday together. Saturday is my favorite day of the week. I wake up later than usual around 8:30 a.m., no alarm clock needed. I start with a lazy morning. I stay in bed for a few extra minutes, stretch, and enjoy the feeling of not rushing anywhere. Then I make myself a special weekend breakfast, maybe pancakes with fresh berries and maple syrup, or avocado toast with a perfectly cooked egg on top. Repeat after me. On Saturday morning, I wake up late and make a special breakfast. After breakfast, I have an important weekend task, grocery shopping. I make a detailed shopping list during the week. And Saturday morning is the perfect time to go to the supermarket. I buy fresh vegetables and fruits for the new week. I choose the ripest tomatoes, the greenest lettuce, and the sweetest apples. I also buy meat, fish, dairy products, and household items like soap, shampoo, and cleaning supplies. Practice saying, I go grocery shopping and buy food and household items. Excellent! Shopping usually takes about an hour, and I actually enjoy walking through different sections of the supermarket. It's like a treasure hunt for the best products. In the afternoon around 2 p.m., I meet my close friends for a fun activity. Sometimes we go to the cinema to watch the latest movies. We buy popcorn and soft drinks, sit in comfortable seats, and escape into different worlds for 2 hours. Let's practice. I go to the movies with my friends and eat popcorn. Other Saturdays, we might go to a shopping mall, visit a museum, or just walk around the city center, window shopping and talking about everything and anything. In the evening, I have a special tradition, dinner with my parents. We usually go to a nice restaurant around 6 p.m. Sometimes we choose Italian food and share delicious pasta and pizza. Other times we go to a traditional local restaurant and enjoy our cultural cuisine. Repeat. I have dinner with my parents at a restaurant. These dinners are so meaningful to me. We talk about our week, share funny stories, and just enjoy each other's company. My parents always ask about my work, my friends, and my plans. It's quality family time that I treasure. Practice. We talk and enjoy quality family time together. After dinner, we sometimes walk around the neighborhood, looking at shop windows or just enjoying the evening air. I usually get home around 9 p.m. feeling happy and grateful for such a lovely day. Sunday is my self-care and preparation day. I also wake up late, around 9 a.m., and start with gentle morning yoga or meditation. This helps me feel centered and peaceful for the week ahead. Repeat after me. On Sunday morning, I do yoga and feel peaceful. After my morning routine, I love to visit the bookstore. There is a cozy bookstore in my neighborhood with comfortable reading chairs and the smell of fresh coffee. I browse through different sections: fiction, self-help, travel guides, and language learning books. I carefully choose 2 or 3 new books to read during the week. Sometimes I pick up an English novel to improve my language skills or a cookbook with new recipes to try. Practice saying, I go to the bookstore and choose new books to read. Perfect! I usually spend about an hour in the bookstore, sometimes sitting in their cafe area with a cup of coffee, reading the first few pages of a book to see if I like it. In the afternoon, I have my favorite Sunday activity, spa time. Sometimes I go to a professional spa for a relaxing massage, facial treatment, or manicure. The therapists are so skilled and I feel completely refreshed afterward. Let's say I go to the spa for massage and beauty treatments. Other Sundays, I create a spa experience at home. I fill my bathtub with warm water and essential oils, light some scented candles, put on relaxing music, and soak for 30 minutes. Then I do a face mask, paint my nails, and pamper myself. Repeat, I create a spa experience at home and pamper myself. Wonderful! Self-care is so important, and Sunday is the perfect day for it. Later in the afternoon, around 4 p.m., I love taking long walks in the park near my house. The park has beautiful trees, colorful flowers, and peaceful walking paths. I breathe fresh air, listen to birds singing, and sometimes sit on a bench to watch people jogging, walking their dogs, or playing with their children. Practice. I take long walks in the park and enjoy nature. These walks help me clear my mind and feel grateful for simple pleasures in life. Sometimes I bring a book and read under a tree, or I call a friend and have a long conversation while walking. In the evening, I prepare for the new week. I organize my clothes for Monday, prepare my work bag, and review my schedule. I also meal prep. Maybe I'll wash and cut vegetables, or prepare overnight oats for quick breakfast during the week. Let's say together, I prepare for the new week and organize my things. Finally, I end Sunday with a relaxing activity, maybe watching a documentary, writing in my journal, or listening to a podcast like this one. I go to bed early, around 10 p.m., feeling refreshed and ready for a new week. Repeat. I end Sunday feeling refreshed and ready for Monday. And that's my complete weekend routine, a perfect balance of social time, family time, and me time. Now it's time for more practice. Let's talk about your routine, both weekdays and weekends. I'll ask you some questions, and I want you to answer out loud. Don't worry about perfect grammar, just practice speaking. Weekday questions. What time do you usually wake up on weekdays? Think about it and say your answer out loud. What do you eat for breakfast? Describe your typical breakfast. How do you get to work or school? Walking? By car? By bus? What's the first thing you do when you get home from work? What time do you usually go to bed on weekdays? Weekend questions. Do you wake up later on weekends? Tell me about your weekend mornings. What's your favorite weekend activity? Shopping? Sports? Reading? Do you spend time with family or friends on weekends? What do you do together? Where do you like to go on weekends? Parks? Restaurants? Movies? How do you relax and recharge for the new week? Comparison practice. Now let's compare. Try to complete these sentences. During weekdays, but on weekends, I prefer to. My weekend routine is dot. The biggest difference between my weekdays and weekends is excellent work, everyone. Remember, there are no wrong answers. Everyone's routine is unique and special. Let's do a fun challenge. I want you to describe your perfect day using the vocabulary we learned today. Think about your ideal day. It can be realistic or like a dream day. Use these sentence starters. My perfect day would start at. For breakfast, I would love to eat. In the morning, For lunch, I would go to and eat. In the afternoon, my favorite activity would be dot. In the evening, I would spend time. Before going to bed, I would feel dot. Fantastic. This exercise helps you use English creatively and personally. Practice describing different types of days. Busy days, relaxing days, special occasion days. Let's quickly review the most important vocabulary from today's episode. Morning routine words. Wake up, stretch, brush teeth. Take a shower, get dressed. Work, study words. Commute, attend meetings. Take notes. Have lunch. Finish tasks. Evening words. Go shopping. Cook dinner. Clean up, relax, watch TV. Weekend words. Sleeping, grocery shopping, meet friends. Go to movies, spa treatment, take walks. practice sentences. Let's practice using these words and sentences. Repeat after me. I wake up early and stretch before getting out of bed. I commute to work by bus and attend meetings with my colleagues. In the evening, I cook dinner and clean up the kitchen. On weekends, I sleep in and go grocery shopping. I love to meet friends, watch movies, and take relaxing walks in the park. Perfect. These are essential phrases you can use every day when talking about your routine in English. Now it's time for you to practice. I want you to think about your own daily routine. Let's practice together. I'll give you some sentence starters, and you can complete them with your own information. My day starts at ... double quotes. What time do you wake up? For breakfast, I usually eat. What's your favorite breakfast? I go to work by ... How do you get to work or school? My favorite part of the day is ... When do you feel happiest? Before sleeping, I like to ... What relaxes you at night? Excellent. Remember, everyone's routine is different, and that's perfectly okay. The important thing is to practice describing your day in English. Use simple words, speak slowly, and don't worry about making mistakes. For our final practice, I want you to create your own routine description. Choose one day, either a weekday or weekend, and describe it from morning to night using the vocabulary we learned. Start simple. On day, I wake up at tea, then after that, in the afternoon, I remember the goal is to speak naturally about your real life in English. Don't worry about being perfect. Focus on communicating your ideas clearly. Challenge. This week, I challenge you to do this. Every morning when you wake up, say 3 things you're going to do that day in English. And every evening before bed, describe 3 things you did that day in English. This daily practice will make talking about routines completely natural for you. Wow, we've covered so much today, from weekday routines to weekend activities. I hope you feel confident now talking about your daily life in English. We talked about morning routines, work days, evening activities, weekend fun with friends and family, self-care time, and so much more. These are conversations you'll have constantly in English with new friends, colleagues, or anyone who wants to know about your life. Remember, your routine is your story. Everyone has different habits, different schedules, different preferences, and that's what makes conversations interesting. Use the vocabulary we practiced today, but always make it personal to you. Keep practicing by narrating your day as you do it. Now I'm brushing my teeth. Now I'm making coffee. Now I'm leaving for work. This simple habit will make English feel more natural.
Wow, Everly, that was absolutely incredible. Over half an hour of pure, practical English learning. I know our audience got tremendous value from your detailed explanations and all those practice opportunities. Everyone, what we just experienced is exactly what makes Just Easy English special. Real, usable English that you can apply immediately in your daily conversations. If this episode helped you learn new vocabulary or gave you confidence to talk about your routine, please show your support. Hit that subscribe button right now. It really helps us create more content like this. And don't forget to ring the notification bell, so you'll be the first to know when we upload new episodes. Also, I want to hear from you. In the comments below, tell us about your daily routine. Write 1 or 2 sentences describing your morning, your workday, or your weekend activities. Use the English you learned today. We read every comment, and we love seeing you practice. While you're here, check out our other episodes. We have beginner conversations, intermediate grammar lessons, pronunciation guides, and so much more. There's something for every level of English learner. Remember, learning English is just like building a daily routine. Consistency is key. A little practice every day will lead to amazing results over time. This is Jordan and Everly from Just Easy English. Thank you for spending time with us today, learning about daily routines. We'll see you in our next episode. Keep practicing, keep improving, and remember, just keep it easy.